Hello there, welcome to the site. Are you looking for a property manager? Perhaps you've been a landlord and you're doing it yourself, or you have a property manager that doesn't return your phone calls, or doesn't pay you timely, or doesn't give you updated information. Maybe your property's vacant and you haven't had a tenant in a while, or you've gone through some really terrible tenants. There's a lot of the problems I hear every day. Matter of fact, I was driving down the road the other day, and I couldn't help but notice how many properties were available for rent from real estate agencies and from individuals. I mean, because all of our properties that we manage are rented, and I have a waiting line of tenants, pre-qualified tenants that have paid, they had their credits done, we've gone through background checks with a private investigator, because that's how we do it. I outsource it to a private eye. So every tenant that comes in, we know. I mean, we don't deal in dirtbags under any stretch of imagination. They have to pass a very strict screening in order to become tenants. And we have a lot of them. We have a lot of them because we do really good marketing to get those tenants. We have worldwide exposure. We're plugged in, our website is plugged into 41 different websites that get somewhere between 5 and 6 million views a day. We know we get between 1.5 and 1.6 million views in Europe and Australia. A total is between 5 and 6 million views a day. We're plugged into the internet. Now, a lot of property management companies, and this is what we see, by the way. This is our website. You see a virtual tour going on in the background. This is one of our properties. Matter of fact, this one, the tenant just moved out, and I've got a half a dozen calls. We'll show it this weekend. It'll be leased. It'll be gone. That's just to give you an example of what we do. But anyway, if your property isn't rented, there's a couple of reasons. One, your property management company isn't doing their job. That's number one. Or it could be they're asking way too much money for the property, or it's a rat hole. One of those three. I don't know which one it is. It's one of them, though. We take care of our properties. Matter of fact, I just counted it, on our property checklist, we have 163 items we go through before we put a property up for rent. Okay, we check everything. This way there's no calls, there's no complaints, and if we happen to miss something, we give the tenant a sheet, okay, and 72 hours later they give it back to us, and if there's something that we missed, we go take care of it, so there's no problems. We do all of that. You don't get any phone calls. As for banking, if you have a property management company, do you get your checks, or do you get this check is in the mail excuse? We don't mail checks. We're digital. We're plugged right in. We transfer the money right to your account. As soon as the rent's collected and it clears our account, you get it. Matter of fact, on the back end of our website, you go in to visit your property 24 hours a day, 7 days a week if you want to check up and see what's going on. See the payment record, see any notes about the tenants, see any maintenance things that had to be done or are being done. All correspondence between us and subcontractors, licensed subcontractors that is, that has to do with your property, up to the minute. You can print, if at 2 o'clock in the morning you want a financial statement on your property, you just hit the print button. It's that fast, that simple. We embrace the most modern technology there is because all we do is property management. We don't sell, like I said. You know, a lot of real estate franchises, what they do is that sell property. I'm not going to mention them, you know who I mean. They're in the business to sell real estate, not to manage real estate. So they start a property management company just because it's like a product fulfillment or it's a value add thing for their investors or for their people. And they figure out a girl that's answering the phone, you know, switchboard operator, she'll be managing her properties, and that's a disaster. That's why you have properties that are vacant. If you're lucky, they'll put the ad in Craigslist. But usually what they do is what we call the 3 Ps. They put a sign in the yard, they put it in the MLS, and they pray someone drives by and rents it. That's about it. That's the extent of their marketing. Ours, like I said, is second to none. But look, I'm not going to go on. If you'd like some more information, you'd like to review about what we do for property management, maybe you'd like to get involved in being a real estate investor, and what's been holding you back is just that you don't want to deal with the properties and you just want to delegate them, send us an email. Our contact information, actually, if you fill out your information below here, I'll send you some information more on what we do, and I'll give you a couple of marketing tips in case you want to market the stuff yourself. And if you include your phone number, I'll give you a call. I'll do a follow-up. You don't have to do that. But anyway, fill out your name and your information, and I'll send you some information. But you can cruise around the website. There's some links over here or over here. I don't know exactly where they are. And it'll introduce you to our tenant site, how we market the properties. You won't see many on it because, like I said, they're all rented. And also what the other services that we offer. We do renovation work. We do all of it, with licensed contractors, like I said. So if you need some help with the property, give us a call. And let's see if we can do some business together. Love to have your business, or at least give me the opportunity to pitch myself, see what we do differently than all of the others. I think once you see what we do differently, you'll agree that we do a much better job, because all we do is this one thing. We're masters at managing and renting property. We don't sell. Give us a call. Thanks for visiting.